Sup, Nerdmigos, and the Jive Talking Nerd, John Norgrove. We've got Wife here. We are here for another 25 reviews of Beermas. It's day whatever in December. Let's see. Today's review is Challenge 77 from Bear Republic. I did mention this, the last one that came out, I think was on the first where we did Spawn of Yaga with the bear. I work for Bear Republic, but this isn't like a sponsorship or a connection or anything. It's just that they're the main beer that I drink.
So you'll be seeing a lot of Bear Republic beers.
You're going to see a lot of Bear Republic beers, so be okay with that. And actually, let me open this up. And the movie that we watched was Santa Girl on Netflix from 2019.
Yep. Starring Jennifer Stone, Dean, I can't read that from here, and Barry Bostwick.
Werkheiser and Barry Bostwick. Okay, so this movie is, hold that, thank you. You can try that, but
okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna drink it anyway while you started talking.
Okay, so this movie is about Santa Claus's daughter, and she wants to go away to college and like learn the world and stuff before she takes over the family business. And Santa Claus has arranged a marriage for her, and she goes to the college and she falls in love with a boy. And then Santa Claus, in the very last seconds of Christmas Eve, realizes that it's a super dick move to force all this shit on your kid and to make your kid marry somebody who's like very clearly an evil monster.
Well, the child of an evil monster.
Yeah, whatever.
It's not clear that he's an evil monster.
The frozen apple doesn't fall far from the fucking tree. And so he saves the day at the last possible minute, and the whole time everybody's vaguely an asshole. All of the acting is a bit much.
Yeah.
And elves are super marginalized. It was like legitimately upsetting as like an African American person in America right now. Let me fucking tell you what. They talked about and to elves in the most racist way I have literally ever seen a movie talk to or about elves.
Yeah. I feel like the only way it could have gotten more racist is if there was like some sort of organization that wore sheets that was against
they're like hunted elves. I mean, arguably, you could say that it's the white supremacist equivalent in this movie are the Jack Frost's people, because they are like especially racist elves. But even the Kringles are. It's very whatever.
Yeah. In particular, Santa Girl.
Yeah, Santa's daughter.
Christina?
Cassie Claus.
Cassie like owns a house elf.
Yeah.
And she's super mean to this house elf.
And she's so mean. Like, literally up until the very end of this movie, she's just like very rude at this elf. At one point in time,
the elf is super fun.
At one point in time,
cute.
she literally, the elf like decorates the dorm room, and she's like, I don't want all these decorations up. I want to be normal. Blah 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 blah. And the elf is like, well, this is just like elf ways and like elf culture basically. And she's like, I don't care, take it all down. And you're just like, wow. And then she's like, and I don't need none of this on the shelf shenanigans. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, did you just stereotype this fucking elf? To which the elf even responds like, oh, I'm not the shelf kind of elf because I'm too big for that. Like, she's having to like explain away being fucking marginalized by these bloody clauses.
It was triggering.
It was
to say
the
the
weirdest fucking part of this movie because the racism against the elves isn't a B plot. It's not a thing. It's just the way that the characters are written and the way the elves act. Right?
Yeah, it's a lot, to compare it, it's really a lot like how smoking is in movies from the 40s, where it's just ubiquitous.
Yeah, it's just there. They're just like, what if we are mean to all elves? Right?
Yeah.
And it's very, very creepy. The girl who plays Cassie Claus, and I don't think any of these actors are bad people on in real life.
Yeah.
But the characters that they're playing, Cassie Claus is a fucking bitch. Dude, she's like super mean again, right up until the very end when like the whole redemption arc takes place in like maybe 5 total minutes at the end of this movie.
Yeah, and she comes from money because Santa is rich, and but at the same time,
marry her off
she's
to
being
Jack
married
Frost?
off to Jack Frost because the business
Financial
is failing.
reasons?
But at the same time, like, it's clear that they come from a lot of money. In one scene, Santa Dad, who's like, quote, always dieting and like cut his beard and stuff, is very, very.
He does not look like Santa Claus. We see him in a red
Santa.
coat one time, and it is. Let me tell you what, they rented that coat from a significantly larger human than the motherfucker that's playing
like
Santa
a costume
Claus.
store. But at one point, he's got like a Lambo that he uses as his sleigh, and there's also bad CGI
Best
for like
scene.
the one scene.
Best scene. Lambo flying away. What I'm gonna do is use a Lambo in this video to fly away with the exact same quality. You're welcome for that.
Yeah, that's I could probably do that in Paint.
Yeah,
I think
seriously.
really the real question
The
about this
medium.
movie is in what way does Santa Claus make money?
Yeah, that's fair.
In what? I mean, he's giving stuff away,
I
right?
imagine governmental
But-
stipends.
Well,
I have
that's
no
Fat
fucking
Man.
clue.
That's
I know,
covering
but
your
I'm just
vision.
that's the only
But-
guess because who at this point in time
Like,
who fucking knows?
In what way is Santa making
this whole
money?
movie is, and I learned this after the fact. After the movie, I was doing a little bit of research. So this whole movie is in partnership with a university, and it's shot like on site, and it's like directed by a bunch of university students and stuff like that. So I feel like this is more like a college project that's kind of gone out of control with regard to being distributed and whatnot because it's on Netflix. But yeah, this is a fucking horrible movie. We watched this for Terrible Movie Tuesday, by the way.
Yeah.
Regardless of when you're seeing this, but yeah, it was bad.
It was pretty
Listen,
awful.
if you want
Yeah.
like a very bad, non-family appropriate, vaguely racist
Yeah.
Christmas rom-com, then I mean, I
Do you want a
guess this is
Christmas
here.
movie that's worse than a Hallmark Christmas movie? Because that's this
I
movie.
like the Hallmark Christmas movies. Don't listen to her. She don't know what she's talking about. So, Challenge 77 is an IPA made with, I'm gonna let me just read this can. Huell Melon, Mandarin Bavaria, and Meridian hops. This is really good.
It's a much better beer than the movie that we watched.
Yeah, this is very good beer, very bad movie. It's got like a little bit of haze to it. It's super fruity. It's super
Yeah.
crushable. This is great. This is also, I think I only have like 2 of these left.
Yeah.
Because I went through like a case of these just like fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, super good beer. This movie, it's just like a little vaguely racist for no reason.
Yeah. And awful, and all the choices in it are confusing.
Do you have any best bits? I was trying to think about this earlier. I think my only best bit in this movie is that inevitably the like house elf gets treated appropriately. But that's at the very end, and I don't really know that that's a best bit so much as a necessary bit in the time and place that we live.
I would say that probably the best bit is that the poster for this movie actually gives away.
Oh my god, yeah.
The ending of the movie.
The poster of the movie that I showed, once you watch the whole movie, what I want you to do is go watch the whole movie, come back and look at the, and then realize what the poster does. Because what the poster does is it breaks every mystery in the movie, right?
Or only look at the poster
and then just know the
after
movie.
watching this review.
Yeah.
No movie necessary. You're done.
Yeah, there you go. But either way, I've been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This has been the 25 Reviews of Beermas. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, share, subscribe, ring the bell, do all that kind of stuff that we always do. And Merry Beermas to all, and to all a good pint.